in a bed. For some reason, it felt like I had a prosthetic arm on the left side. Couldn't figure out what was going on. I knew I was in a hospital. I have no idea what's happened to me at this point. So doctors told my parents they wanted to tell me, break it to me. They come tell me. I'm like, okay. I have no idea. Probably ignorance, but I had no clue what a stroke was up until I had one. I didn't know what the effects of it were. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up and go. The reason I was going through so much pain in my head was because my brain started swelling. So when they took me to the hospital, they had to do a decompression craniotomy, which meant they opened up my skull to relieve pressure because my brain was swelled up right against my skull. To relieve pressure, they had to open it up. So what they did, they took about 15 centimeters of my skull out, and they stored it in my stomach lining for 6 months. You know, I'm not much of a thinker, so I just do. And that's what I do. Honesty has been the key to my success. I don't think too much about it. If I can do it in the moment, I just do it. I don't think if I can do it or can it be done. Nothing like that. I just do it. So I've never made plans in my life. So 2013 had come and I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna take it as it comes. And I still had to get my bone flap put back into my head. The best thing about that surgery was I was able to give up my helmet. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair because I don't have a helmet. First world problems, right? The scar, yeah. If you see, it's here, and it goes all the way up to the front. Now that I have a lot more hair, you can't really see it. And then I got a scar on my stomach too, to go with it. One of the setbacks I faced after my stroke was I lost vision in my left eye. Because at the beginning of 2014, I had my first eye surgery. And then by the end of 2014, I had my second eye surgery, which made me completely lose my vision. Not only completely lose my vision, I was sensitive to the light. You wouldn't see me sit with this kind of light on. I sat in the dark for like 3 months. So around that time was when my grandma passed away. Because I was sensitive to the light, I couldn't fly to go to her funeral. I literally sat in the dark, curtains closed. My phone was dimmed so I can look at something and know what was going on around outside. No TV, no nothing. That was the beginning of 2015. And then I'm at a point where it takes a lot of effort for me to get out and about. If I'm making the effort to come out to see you, it must be because you mean a lot to me. I realize true friendship, no matter what, kind of shows up when you need them the most. The people who I expected to be there for me weren't, and the ones who I didn't expect to be there for me just all of a sudden showed up. It was interesting. It was a good reality check. So my friends who were working close to my house would take me out for lunch. They'd come, pick me up, take me, and then bring me back home, drop me off. At this point, I wasn't able to zip up my jacket the way I'm able to now. So my parents would get me dressed, put my shoes on. I'd be sitting there fully bundled up for a couple of hours, waiting until someone comes to get me, right? So due to my limitations, that's what I had to do. So I'd sit there and wait. I decided, I'm like, you know what? Since I'm going out with my friends and stuff, I like to, next block of outpatient, I'm going on my own. I'm not getting anyone to drive me. 2015 summer was when I first ventured out on my own into the city, taking public transportation. That was life-changing. I was excited. Picked out my shoes, picked out my outfit. I got my first... Actually, you know what? 2015 is when all this started, life after stroke started. I'm like, if I'm gonna go out on my own, I'm gonna share my story. And that's when 2015 was when Life After Stroke started. Started my Instagram page, got my first Life After Stroke t-shirt made, a Life After Stroke t-shirt that matched my shoes. And then for every shoe I wanted to wear, I had to make another t-shirt in a color that coordinated with it. So I started doing that. And that's what 2015 was. It was getting adventurous and getting out there. And that was the start of me being out and about. Like, I wouldn't be here today on my own if it wasn't for that 2015 summer. Yeah. The insurance company realized how motivated I was to get back to a normal life, so they assisted me in a return to work program and got me back to work in 2016. 2016 was the return to work. So I'm 4 years behind. I'm like, I gotta start setting goals to get myself back on track and to make up for lost time. So start taking necessary steps, networking with the right people, talking to people, letting them know about what my plans are. Set myself scheduled goals. Short term, long term. That was 2016. So now we're in 2017. I realized time is something we can never make. You don't have enough time. You can always make more money. So with the time I have, I want to live life on my own terms, make decisions that work to make me happy. That's what 2017 is. Living life on my own terms. I'm still recovering. I'd say I'm about 80%. You'll never be at 100%. You want to be able to manage your situation. That's what it is. Adapting. If there's one thing I've learned in the past 5 years is how to adapt. I'm a strong believer of where there's a will, there's a way. So I plan, which is pretty cool because coming back to work, I realized I kind of want to lead towards project management. And this stroke has been a gift in that sense. I'm able to plan, forecast, see how everything's supposed to, every step that I need to take to end up at my end goal. And also plan for worst case scenarios in the process. In the next 5 years, I'd like to be able to freely move wherever I want to, not be tied down to one place for a long period of time. The stroke kind of anchored me down for like almost 5 years. Look at my stage, at my age, I can compare myself to a lot of guys I know. They're married, settled, working. I'm like, you know what? That's to them, right? But the question is, could they have survived what I had gone through, right? And then I realized, I'm like, not everyone is strong enough to handle setbacks. It's easy to get caught up in the hate and negativity and proving someone wrong. So whatever you do, don't do it to prove someone else wrong. Do it to prove yourself right. Right? Like I'm a sneakerhead. I collect shoes. I don't buy it for others to see and compliment me. I buy it because it makes me happy. Right? No one's going to understand the craze behind it. When my entire outfit is together and the shoe completes it, gives me a sense of satisfaction. So whatever you do it for you, not for someone else. And don't do anything to stick it to anyone. Do it just because, for the self-satisfaction. Do you. Don't worry about anyone else, right? Water your own grass. Simple.